Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be messing with this 1975 John Deere 214. It's been my tiller tractor for the last 2 or 3 summers now. That's really all I do with it, so it pretty much sits through the winter. But that's not why we're going to work on it. For some reason, there is a leak down, and I'll have to get the grill pulled out. But we have a fuel leak that leaks down over a day or two, makes a puddle under the front of the tractor, and I lose the prime on my fuel pump. So I need to find out where it's leaking, if we're leaking from the carb, the fuel pump, or a fuel line. So let's jump right into it. Okay, let's see here. No, that's got, oh yeah, that's got a crappy clamp. That could very well be our leak down right there. Could be any number of a bunch of things up in here. Look at this. The first thing I'm noticing is this line is pretty dry all the way down. There is a damp spot right there. The whole front of the motor is damp from probably leaking oil at some point somewhere along the lines. But the gasket in here doesn't look the happiest. Bring it down, fella. They got a crappy fuel filter right here that's just kind of not clamped on very well. So I think what I'm going to do is hook up the battery and try and get this thing started and see where we have fuel leak. Okay, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. We found our leak. The fuel pump itself is leaking. That's probably why everything's wet down here. We'll just have to replace this fuel pump or get a gasket and split this one. So that's simple enough. Let's get that taken care of and fixed. Alright guys, this is the fuel pump that was leaking. Got a decent gasket on it. Somebody's had it off potentially. It wasn't as tight as I would have liked it to be. Come out of there, fella. Thank you. But it'll be alright. We're going to go ahead and clean it up a little bit before we get started. Taking things apart. Okay, that seems fine. Gonna just ignore that. So, doesn't look too bad in there. Not dirty or anything. Really, none of this looks too bad as far as dirty or anything. That's got a little crud in it. This diaphragm looks to be in decent shape. Maybe run a little cleaner through here. Those seem to be fairly clean. I might just be able to dry this up a little bit and go back together with it and get it to quit leaking. Fortunately, the diaphragm was not leaking down into the bottom here, which would have caused gasoline to get in the oil. It was only getting out the top through the side here, which was obviously allowing the pump to leak profusely. There was, after I stopped filming, a heck of a puddle start on the floor after a few minutes from it leaking down all the pressure. So we're going to get this hopefully just put back together, cleaned up some, get it to reseal a little better, and hopefully be on our merry way. Let's go ahead and toss this thing back in here. Come on now. This is a bit of a pain. Got to get it to go in the right position and then turn it. There we go. Okay, and that will latch it down in like that. And as you just saw, this goes right on top of it. Everything here looks like it should seal up. This old gasket's kind of hard, but I don't have another one, so we're just going to have to reuse it anyway. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the video. I would normally take the tractor out and drive it around a little bit, but it's been raining all week and I would like to start making another video. I'm getting tired of waiting, so you guys will see this later this spring. I always till with this tractor. Also, I might later on pull this side panel off and see if I can get the flywheel and flywheel cover off without pulling the engine. That way I can replace the stator because it's bad, and I have a bad feeling it's a 10 amp just like the 140. So we'll get into that later, but it no longer leaks down. It does not have a puddle under it today. It's been sitting here for a few days since I finished it up. We're just going to get it fired up and take it over and park it and grab the next project. So if you enjoyed the video, please drop a like, and if you have not already, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.